Well,
hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Cop Council. How are we? Hopefully, all of you are having a fantastic day from wherever you are around the world. I firstly want to start the video off and apologise if I sound like Sean Dyche. I am the new Sean Dyche, but no, organs aside, I do apologise for the really crooked voice or if I have to take a drink or anything at the start of the video. I do have COVID, sadly. It's still a thing, and yeah, sadly, I do have COVID, but we did want to bring the latest news for you guys tonight anyway, and that is, of course, Jude Bellingham. His price tag has been revealed, according to Sport Build, so we'll be talking about that. And of course, Neco Williams as well. Liverpool's reportedly rejected Nottingham Forest's first bid for the Welsh international. So, guys, let me know how all of you are in the comment section down below. Let me know, how your day has gone and all that good stuff, as well. Anyway, but how are you doing? Do you feel any better? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I feel rough as hell, but hey, it takes my mind off it. That's the earlier thing, but I need to take it easy, man. Thank you, Mark, for all the concerns. But no, it takes my mind off it by doing videos and that and like getting stuff ready for it anyway. But if anyone's new around here as well, viewing this for the first time, if you could, share, like, and subscribe as well. It does help the channel out massively, as well. Like, at the end of the day, it does massively help out the channel, helps the algorithm out, as well. And yeah, hopefully we can get to what is it, 700 subscribers, or yeah, 700 subscribers, but before the end of the season, hopefully. Anyway, but Brian said, a fair play, Connor, and yeah, you do sound terrible. Yeah, I do sound very, very bad, to be fair. And thank you, Brian, for popping in as well. How are you, at Brian Morrissey as well? But we'll get in then, guys, to the first story that we want to bring to you today. We'll be talking about Jude Bellingham a little bit later on, after we've spoken about Neco Williams, and Liverpool have rejected the first bid for Neco Williams from Nottingham Forest. Now, excuse me, we did report a couple of days ago, it's probably about a week ago now, saying that Fulham were prepared to bid for Neco Williams, but it's now come to light that they have a new right-back target in Kevin Mbabu, from Wolfsburg for €10 million, which of course I think comes to about £6.5 million, which of course would be, just under £10 million less than what Liverpool are after for Neco Williams. So, in terms of valuation, it does help out Fulham quite massively. But of course, it's a shame for Liverpool, the fact that Fulham now do seem that they have pulled out of the race for Neco Williams, and I think that's really the shame of it, because I think Neco Williams, he had a fantastic mid season, didn't he, at Fulham, and helping them gain promotion and win the championship from January onwards, and I think all of us thought they would end up back there, but now it does look like that they are going to go after Mbabu anyway, and I think, look, it's a really weird one as well, because Mbabu, he can play different positions. He can play centre half in a 3. He can play as a right back as well. So, interchange and things like that. Look, it's something that Fulham might be looking at as well. Of course, we all know Neco Williams, he can play on the right wing, can play as a right back, but he is going to be a lot cheaper than what Neco Williams is anyway. But as far as Nottingham Forest are concerned, anyway, this is Anfield. Anyway, let me take the banner down for you guys so you can see all of that. But it says, according to The Athletic, corroborating less reliable sources on Wednesday, Liverpool have rejected that initial offer for their number 76. Forest are set to have presented a package worth an additional £11 million with a further £4 million in add-ons, which would reach the Reds' previous reported valuation for the 21-year-old. But what was also reported as well, that Liverpool want 15 million guaranteed. They don't want a part of add-ons, which of course that would take it up to that, but they want 15 million pound guaranteed. So, whether that be 15 million and then 2 or 3 million in add-ons, we don't know, or whether or not Forest just pay up 15 million pounds. But let me know your thoughts, guys, as well, because as a total package, that would be obviously the total of 15 million pounds. But of course, add-ons could be anything. It could be how the club performs, how the player performs. It's very difficult with add-ons because clubs always try and do stupid things with that anyway. But let me know, guys, your thoughts on the first bid getting rejected anyway, because of course, look, I think 11 million pounds and 4 million in add-ons. A bit of a dead deal, but of course, I think the second bid, I think Liverpool are expecting a massively better offer from what I could find out anyway. That Liverpool do expect Nottingham Forest to come straight back in for Neco Williams, which is a good sign. And that, but guys, let me know your thoughts on it anyway. Apologies if I do cough quite a lot in this video. But where are we by? Guy says, evening, old bean. How are you, son? I'm well. As you can sound, I sound like Darth Vader. So, well, to be fair, I joked with Jack earlier on saying I was the new Sean Dyche, so that's where that's come from anyway. To be fair, that's good as well. Says Mark. Chris is in saying, "Hi mate, you don't sound good at all. Hope you get better soon, pal." Thank you very much, Chris. Yeah, it isn't the best at the minute anyway. Yeah, Nottingham lowballing us. Yeah, absolutely. Lemon and ginger Connor, or try vodka. Yeah, just down it all in one. Gary, to be fair, cheeky of Fulham. That, yeah, and that's the thing, isn't it? Look, they're trying to, if you were to say to me, who's the better player, in Babu or Neco Williams, I'd say Neco Williams. But of course, with that as well, it's almost £10 million more in valuation. So excuse me, if if you look at it like that, then for Fulham it makes 10 times more sense than it would be to get Nottingham Forest, to get Neco Williams. Sorry, but yeah, I think look, Fulham could still come back in for him if they can't get in Babu, but I think in Babu he's going to be cheaper than Neco Williams. So I think no, they are fully out the race for Neco Williams anyway. What else do we have? I haven't seen that. Neco is definitely good enough for Fulham at least. Forest would be a gamble, probably going straight back down. Yeah, no, exactly. I think, to be fair, it is probably going to be between Fulham and Forest who goes down, in my opinion. I think Bournemouth are nailed on to go down. And then it's a real toss-up then for me from 19th upwards. Everton, we'll talk about Richarlison going as well, which I think, I think Carrie's mentioned in the chat, 50 million quid for him. Jesus Christ. That's laughable, in my opinion. But again, I think this year is going to be a real tight. We thought last year was bad in terms of relegation. I think this year is going to be worse. I think it's going to be so close on who goes down. Maybe Everton might go down. It happens a lot in football when someone goes on loan to a club, does well there, and you expect him to join them permanently, but ends up joining another club. Always happens in football. Exactly, Chris. Exactly. Confirm with Rose 50 million. Liverpool were bent over and oiled up for being that Marley went for. Yeah, I think Marley was in the final year of his deal, Gary. But to be fair, I think even Richarlison for 50 million quid, he wasn't in the final year of his deal, I don't think. But even still, I think that's ridiculous pricing for that. Anyway, John did as well say big up Connor, you're in Boston. Hello, John. Hope you're having a fantastic day, mate. It says hope you get better soon, mate. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow he'll be all gone. Hopefully, but who knows? How are you at John Moore as well? But yeah, no, guys, let me know your thoughts on Neco Williams joining or potentially going to Nottingham Forest. Anyway, I think it's good. I think it'll be a good deal for Forest because when you look at it, there isn't many other good, talented right backs out there that would cost you 50 million quid. I would say anyway. And look, we've all said it, haven't we? If Trent wasn't there, Neco would probably do well at Liverpool, but because we've got such a brilliant young player in Trent Alexander-Arnold, again, Neco Williams or any other right back isn't going to get a look in at Liverpool. So again, it's a bit hard for whoever plays there. To be fair, anyway. What else do we have? Picture in Forest walk away. Excuse me. Picture Forest walk away from Neco and he keeps Fulham up. Send them down out. That would be funny, wouldn't it? That would be funny. Apologies, well, for me coughing as well. Lol says Mark. All good, Mark. Thanks. Hope you're well. Neco, I think it's got a young talent. 20 million is fair, says Gary as well. Neco's steal for 15 million, though. Yeah, no, I would agree 100% on that. I would 100% agree on that. Anyway, but we'll move on then, because it is going to be a short stream, guys. Sorry, but I thought I could do a lot better. But yeah, unfortunately, once I've got talking, it's game over. So apologies for not being able to talk. And I wanted to go live yesterday. That would have been impossible. Tonight was iffy, but I wanted to go live. I wanted to bring you lot a video and that. So apologies for the coughing and that anyway. But Jude Bellingham's price tag has been revealed according to Sport Build. Where's the thing? There it is. As you can see, right there, Borussia Dortmund will only listen to offers above 103 million for Jude Bellingham from 2023. He has a contract until 2025 and no release clause, which again is something very similar to what they had for, of course, what they had for not Jude Bellingham, sorry, for Jared Bowen, Jesus Christ, for Jadon Sancho. They had this exactly the same motto, but the difference is within the space of that year, they did come down in valuation by, I think it was around 25-30 million in the end for Manchester United. So there's always potential there. Of course, they've said it's impossible for any move this summer, but next summer they'll listen to offers. And according to Dortmund's insiders as well, they reckon no club has officially made an approach for Jude Bellingham yet anyway, but we all know Agent Hendo is firmly on the case of Jude anyway, especially the little comments on Instagram with that. If you listen to Liverpool YouTube, then Liverpool Twitter as well. It's like, oh my god, he's going to sign for us because he's made a comment on Instagram. But yeah, it's quite funny, isn't it? To be fair, but but yeah, to be fair, guys, let me know your thoughts anyway. 103 million pounds for me. I'd spend it on him. I think he's well and truly worth it. A total investment, 19 years of age, just turned 19. You're going to have at least 10 plus years from Jude Bellingham. So, for me, you'd 100% go and get him. I think Neil Jones said that, it's between, Liverpool are looking at him, Barella. There's a guy from Salzburg as well we're also looking at as well, 19. Can't remember his name. I was going to do a video on him in the coming week. Anyway, but there are names other than Jude Bellingham now coming out about Liverpool's midfield options. So, it is 50-50, I think, on that. But for me, guys, I think personally, I would say, will Liverpool spend 103 million on Jude Bellingham? No, but do I think they should? Yes, 100%. It's not even a debate in my eyes. Yeah, simply go and get Jude Bellingham, and then if that's the only signing of next season, I'm happy with that. Just go and get a midfielder, please, because we haven't got one yet. So we need midfielders. But guys, let me know your thoughts on it anyway, because you've got Bellingham. If he was to cost that, of course, there will be cheaper options out there, but if he's Liverpool's number one target, and Klopp thinks, he's the one I want, then I'm pretty sure Liverpool will go out and get him, similar to what they did with Virgil van Dijk, similar to what they did with Arsene Becker, and so on. So I think pretty much we know what Liverpool will do anyway. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts anyway in the chat about it anyway, because I think it's interesting how how many people will have different thoughts and different opinions on this, especially because of the high price tag of Jude Bellingham. I think it is it will split people's opinion on it. I do think anyway. To be fair, Connor Adrian said, "Where's my mod?" Give me a quick second, John, and I will make you a mod. I thought you was already a mod. Let me quickly. There we go. Done. There you go, John. You are a mod. Yeah, don't blame you, Con. I don't blame you. Rest up, Connor. See how you feel. Thank you, Mark, for that as well. Bellingham will sign next summer or next season, hopefully. Hopefully, fingers crossed, and all that good stuff. We will see who comes and goes. Yeah, exactly. If he's going to cost that much, at least we need to get him lined up and firm on joining us. We don't want an auction. No, exactly. And I don't think Liverpool would do that anyway. We didn't see that, Brian, with Darwin Núñez. Like we were pretty clear. We don't want a bidding war. We then, swooped in and got him straight away. I think that'll be the same with Jude. And plus, as well, I think, like we talk about Agent Hendo, look, Jude Bellingham is a Liverpool fan. He wants. I would say he'd want Liverpool out of everyone else, but of course, money talks. Sadly, so depends where he wants to go. Realistically, as well. Too much money for me, says Mark. Yeah, I think some people will have that. Will have that thought process as well, Mark. Not just yourself. I think plenty of people will. 103 million pounds, which I think Dortmund would want up front as well. Now, well, I think they'd want installments, but I think they want a big chunk of it first of all. I appreciate it. Yeah, cheating bastard. Thank you, John, for that. Anyway, Liverpool still have Elliott, Jones, Fab, Hendo, Keita, Oxford, and Gordon. Yeah, we still have plenty of quality, including Naby. Yeah, Keita. So we should do a Naby deal with Bellingham. You'd hope we could do something like that, but again, I don't think Liverpool can. I don't think Dortmund would allow something like that. I think with Leipzig it's a bit different because I think they do that type of business themselves. Where Leipzig, with Salzburg particularly, they'll do a pre-agreed contract with other people. Dortmund are that type of club, I would say. But yeah, it's something like that. Lol, lucky I didn't time you out for asking. Lol, says John, as well. Who would want Naby? Me, Mark, me. I want Naby, lad, as well. Him and Mo as well getting nominated for African Player of the Year or African Team of the Year, was it? But yeah, for me, look, I want Naby, lad, in my team. 100 million used to buy your whole team. It could probably still, Mark, Bryce, sorry, but yeah, just not a good one nowadays. But sadly, it doesn't. Well, yeah, sadly, it wouldn't buy you. Back 20 years ago, it would buy you a full team. Now, no, it buys you one player, two player. Again, there's absolutely no way, absolutely no way you can get a whole team now for 100 million. with quality anyway. Yeah, a long time ago. Baby is quality. He will come good. I think that's Naby Gary meant to put as well anyway. But guys, we are going to leave it there for tonight anyway. I do apologise that it is such a short stream tonight anyway. I think you can understand because I sound like Sean Dyche. But yeah, thank you to everyone that has tuned in to the video anyway. We have spoken about Neco Williams going to well, potentially going to Nottingham Forest. The first bid has been rejected, but of course now we do know that the second bid is most likely to come in. Hopefully, pretty soon. We'll be the first to report on it, but these things do take time, and that as well. And we've also talked about Jude Bellingham as well. There's £103 million, price tag, which some people will say that go and get him now. Other people will go, that's too much money. But for me, I would 100% go and get him. I think, look, you're getting a player that will be at the club for more than 10 years plus. And I think, look, he's an amazing, amazing player. And I hope to God Liverpool go out and get him anyway. But oh, bloody hell. Excuse me. But yeah, let's read a few more of your comments before we do it off. Yeah, for the Scottish League, maybe, says John. Get Will Connie as well. Oh, Colin. Thank you, Doug. Sorry, I reply back to your message. I did see it just before I was coming on live. I haven't been on my phone at all. I've literally been on my laptop and checking things and that, but I haven't been on my phone much today. So apologies, I haven't got back to you. I'll get back to you after the stream. Anyway, thanks for everyone. Rest up Connor as well. Need anything, give me a shout, mate. Thank you very much, Doug, as well. Big up, Doug. I hope you're well. How are you, Doug, as well? Hey, Doug. Rest up, mate. Take care. Thank you, John. Hi, good. Thanks, Mark Bright. Hello, John. You cheating bastard. Jackson as well. Say, all right, Sean Dyche. Hello. Hopefully you're fantastic. Having a fantastic day, Jack, as well. Take care of yourself, Connor, as well. Hey, Jack, as well. Hey, Mark, hope you're all well. And then Sean Dyche as well. Yeah, Sean Dyche. I think tomorrow, if we're still like this, I might get one of those like bald caps and just like stick it on my head and get like that white shirt out and that and just pretend to be Sean Dyche for the day anyway. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in to the video anyway. If you could, please like, share, and subscribe. It does help out the channel massively. Even though it has been such a short stream, it still helps the channel out massively. Excuse me. And again, hopefully we'll be live tomorrow. Maybe we won't be. Who knows? But yeah, just let me if you're watching on repeat as well, let me know your thoughts on the news of of course, Neco Williams and Jude Bellingham as well. But guys, please stay safe. Please stay well. Anyway, and hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow with another show. Anyway, but until then, see you all then. Ta-ra.